sun does not appear, I will be tomorrow morning if you wake up and the future is unclear. I will be my shoulder through the mirror that us will older. Watch you grow in beauty and tell you all the things you are doing. I will be here.
Selfie queen. Dito ka po sa gitna, ma'am.
Pwede din ako kumanta.
Tara, ma'am.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. May we ask our guests to please settle down? We will be starting the program in 15 minutes.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. May I request all the senators-elect to please take your seats as we will start the program in 5 minutes.
Okay. So sino ba yung dadalhin nila or
Again, may I request everyone to please settle down. We will start the program in 1 minute. Thank you. Again, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Attorney Nesreen Kali, Election Officer of Parañaque City, and it is my honor to be your host for this morning's proclamation of our senators-elect. At this juncture, may I call on Attorney Consuelo B. Diola, the Commission Secretary, to facilitate the formal convening of the National Board of Canvassers.
All right.
Please remain standing for the interfaith prayer to be led by Bishop Ruben M. Abante of the Lighthouse Bible Baptist Church and Attorney Ahmed Taib U. Musa.
Good morning. Before I pray, I would like to read God's word. And we find in 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verses 1 to 4, the Bible says, I exhort therefore that first of all, supplications, prayers, intercessions, and giving of thanks be made for all men, for kings, and for all that are in authority, that we may lead a quiet and peaceable life in all godliness and honesty. For this is good and acceptable in the sight of God, our Savior. Let us pray. Our gracious Heavenly Father, we come before you, dear God, in thanksgiving. Kami po, Panginoon, bilang isang bansa, ay dumudulog sa iyo ng may papuri at pasasalamat, sapagkat kami ay iyong dinala sa araw at oras na ito. Na Panginoon, nahaharap po kami lahat sa iyo at sa sambayan ng Pilipino upang ihayag ang mga naging resulta ng nakaraang eleksyon. Itinuturo po, Panginoon, sa iyong salita doon sa Exodus that it is your will for our people to provide those who would lead us. And now, dear God, I pray, and we all pray, that you would lead us, Lord, in this undertaking. Ano man po ang naging resulta, Panginoon, dalangin po namin na sapagkat ito ay iyong binigyang daan sa aming bansa, ang lahat po ng aming mga kababayan ay magkaroon po ng pagtanggap at magkaroon po, Panginoon, ng katiwasayan ng pag-iisip. Samantalang kami nagpapasalamat sa mga nagawagi, ay dinadalangin din po namin, Panginoon, ang lahat po ng mga hindi nagkaroon ng hindi gayong pagwawagi. Gawin mo, Panginoon, na sa gawaing ito, ang aming buong sambayan ng Pilipino, sa iyong kalooban, Panginoon, ay magkaroon po ng pagtanggap ng kung ano ang iyong idinaan sa iyong kalooban. Dalangin po namin, O Diyos, ang mga ngayon ay ipoproklama. Maraming salamat po, O Diyos, sa aming COMELEC at sa lahat ng mga nasa likod po nito, sa lahat ng pamunuan. Maraming salamat, Panginoon, sa lahat na nagkaroon ng katiwasayan ng pag-iisip. Maraming salamat sa lahat po na naging proseso. Ang aming dalangin, Panginoon, na sa lahat po ng mga ito ay kayo ang aming maitaas at ang iyong kamay at biyaya, Panginoon, ang bumalot po sa aming bansang Pilipinas. Father, I just read your word, that your word says that we all, first of all, should offer prayers and intercessions and giving of thanks for all men, for kings and for all that are in authority, that we may lead a quiet and peaceable life in all godliness and honesty. And we know that because this is from your word, we know that this is good and acceptable in your sight. And Heavenly Father, we pray for those who will now be proclaimed, dear God, as those who would lead us in the matter of making laws in our country. In Isaiah chapter 10 and verses 1 to 2, your word says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Your word also says in Isaiah 5, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own eyesight. Heavenly Father, we ask that you bless our country, that you bless our people. And as we go, Lord, and proclaim the ones that you have allowed, Lord, to be in place, and as we pray for them, Lord, we first of all come to you and we ask that all these things be acceptable and good in your sight. As we continue to pray for our country, let your righteousness, Lord, be in our country for your glory and honor and for the peace of our land. For this we pray in Jesus' most precious name. Amen.
Amin ya Rabbi al-Alamin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praises and thanks be to Allah. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim, the most gracious, the most merciful. Maliki Yawmiddin, master of the day of retribution. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. To you alone we worship, and to you alone we ask for help. Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim, siratal ladhina an'amta alayhim, ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amin. Guide us to the straight way, the way of those whom you bestowed your grace, not to those who earned your anger, nor to those who went astray. Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anna. Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anna. Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anna. Oh Allah, you are the most forgiving. You love to forgive. Please forgive us. Allahumma inna nas'aluka al-afiyah. Allahumma inna nas'aluka al-afiyah. Allahumma inna nas'aluka al-afiyah. Oh Allah, we ask you for al-afiyah. We ask you to save us from distress, grief, hardship, harm, pain and torments. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وقنا عذاب النار وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem. May I ask your indulgence to please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem, for the singing of the Comelec hymn. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now take your seats.
Please rise. Please rise. The Commission on Elections and Bank, with Chairman Sheriff M. Abbas presiding, with members present, Commissioner Al A. Pareño, Commissioner Louis Tito F. Guia, Commissioner Maria Rowena Amelia V. Gonzon, Commissioner Socorro Bienting, Commissioner Marlon S. Casquejo, Commissioner Antonio T. Co. Jr., having constituted itself as the National Board of Canvassers for the canvass of the senatorial and party list votes for the May 13, 2019 national and local elections, hereby formally convenes its session. Everyone is enjoined to observe proper decorum. Chairman, the agenda for today, Your Honor, is first the expression of the appreciation of the Commission on Elections to the officials and employees of the Commission, its partner agencies, citizens' arms, and civic society organizations. Second order for business of the day is the proclamation of the winning senatorial candidates for the 2019 national and local elections. And the third order of the day, Your Honor, is a message from Senator Cynthia A. Villar.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good morning again. To formally welcome all our distinguished guests this morning, I now turn the floor over to the head of the country's poll body, the Honorable COMELEC Chairman Sheriff M. Abbas. Sir?
To our beloved, excuse me, to our beloved senators, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. May the peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah be with us all. Before we formally open the proclamation ceremonies this morning, I would like to first express our warmest congratulations to the Filipino people for again having to elect a new set of leaders for our country. Gusto ko ding iparating ang aking taus-pusong pasasalamat sa lahat ng mga kasama kong bumubuo sa Commission on Elections. Thank you for going above and beyond with your service for the successful conduct of the 2019 national and local elections. To the members of the Commission on Bank, I fully appreciate your motivation and energy to carry out our constitutional mandate to lead and manage the elections. To our Executive Director, Jose Tolentino, Dedo Sino Cruz, Dedo Flores, thank you for making my job to manage the COMELEC a lot easier. I'm grateful that you are part of our management team. To the senior staff, election working committees, regional directors, provincial supervisors, election officers, and the rest of the COMELEC's personnel, both in the main office and in the field, the public have asked a lot from us lately, and I'm proud to say that we have delivered more than what is needed. Thank you for effectively handling all the difficult and complex situations that have arisen during the conduct of the elections. As always, you were able to skillfully approach these challenges with willingness and dignity. Maraming salamat and congratulations for a job well done. Gusto ko ding pasalamatan ang ating mga naging katuwang para sa matagumpay na pagpatakbo ng ating halalan. Of course, to the Department of Education, especially to our teachers and volunteers manning our polling precincts and ensuring that the vote of every Filipino is properly counted. To the officers and personnel of the Armed Forces of the Philippines and the Philippine National Police, thank you for ensuring safety and security for our elections. To our technology partners from the DICT, DOST, and the members of the COMELEC Advisory Council, thank you for providing us with the technical support needed in the successful conduct of the automated elections. A big thank you also to our partners in the Department of Foreign Affairs, the various embassies and posts across the globe for being our strong partner in ensuring that every Filipino from every corner of the world is given the opportunity to vote. to the Citizens Arm, the PPCRB, Lente, the Association of Asian Election Authorities, and other foreign observers, thank you. Your objectiveness and recommendations continue to help us further improve our electoral processes. Higit sa lahat, salamat sa bawat Pilipino sa inyong pasensya at pag-intindi, sa inyong paghintay at pagbantay sa resulta ng ating halalan. Thank you for continuing to trust our electoral process and for upholding our democracy. Sa pagtatapos ng ating halalan, sabay din nating sasalubungin ang mga bagong leader na ating hinihalal sa iba't ibang posisyon nitong Mayo 13. We are now ready to congratulate and proclaim the newly elected members of the Senate of the Republic of the Philippines. With us this morning are the 12 men and women who for the past few months have tirelessly courted and sought the nod of the Filipino people. They have campaigned all over the country to reach every Filipino and have successfully made their message heard. I can only imagine how difficult it is to hold a successful campaign across the country, but these 12 were able to endure it and more importantly, rose above it. These 12 now stand with us here today to accept the responsibility and duty that we, the voters, have entrusted to them. Mga kababayan, samahan niyo akong salubungin at batiin ang ating mga bagong halal na senador ng Republika ng Pilipinas.
Thank you, Chairman, for that very inspiring message. At this point, we can now proceed to the part of the program that we've all been waiting for. Yes, that's right. It's the formal proclamation and the presentation of the certificates of proclamation to our elected senators. For this purpose, may I again call on Chairman Abbas for the reading of the proclamation. Sir?
Thank you. NBOC Resolution number 002-19 dated May 22, 2019. In the matter of the canvass and proclamation of the 12 winning candidates for senators as duly elected senators of the Republic of the Philippines in connection with the May 13, 2019 national and local elections. Whereas the Commission on Elections sitting unbanked as the National Board of Canvassers for senators and party list representatives officially canvassed in open and public session the votes cast for senators in connection with the May 13, 2019 national and local elections. Whereas, on the tabulated National Canvass Report number 8, attached hereto, the following candidates for senators obtained the 12 highest number of votes for the office of the senators during the May 13, 2019 elections. Now therefore, by virtue of the powers vested under the 1987 Constitution, the Omnibus Election Code, and other election laws, the Commission on Elections, sitting unbanked as the National Board of Canvassers, hereby declared the following candidates as the duly elected senators of the Republic of the Philippines in the May 13, 2019 national and local elections, ranked according to the number of votes obtained by each to serve for a term of 6 years beginning at noon of June 30, 2019 in accordance with Section 4, Article 6 of the 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Number 1, Villar Cynthia A. with a vote of 25,283,727, followed by Po Liamansares Mary Grace Natividad S. with a vote of 22,029,788. Third, Go Christopher Lawrence T. 20,657,702. Fourth, Cayetano Pilar Juliana S. 19,789,019. Fifth, De La Rosa Ronald M. 19,004,225. Fifth, Angara Juan Edgardo M. 18,161,862. 7. Lapid Manuel M. 16,965,464. 8. Marcos Maria Imelda Josefa R. 15,882,628. 9. Tolentino Francis N. 15,510,026. 10. Pimentel Aquilino Martin III, L. 14,668,665. 11. Bong Revilla Ramon Jr. B. 14,624,445. 12. Binay Maria Lourdes Nancy S. 14,504,936. So ordered. Signed, Chairman Sheriff Abbas, Commissioner Al Pareño, signed Louis Tito Guia, Commissioner, signed by Commissioner Rowena Amelia Guanzon, Socorro Inting, Antonio Tico Jr., and Marlon Casquejo.
Congratulations to all our senators-elect. To get us started, may I please call on the Honorable Commissioner Marlon Casquejo to proclaim and present the Certificate of Proclamation to Senator-elect Nancy Binay.
Mr. Chair, allow me to read the Certificate of Proclamation of Senator-elect Maria Lourdes Nancy Binay. We, the Chairman and Commissioners of the Commission on Elections, sitting in bank, as the National Board of Canvassers, do hereby proclaim Maria Lourdes Nancy S. Binay as Senator-elect in the May 13 national and local elections to serve for a term of 6 years ending June 30, 2025, in accordance with Section 4, Article 6 of the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Done this 22nd day of May 2019 at the PICC, City of Pasay, Philippines. Signed, Chairman Sheriff M. Abbas, Commissioners Al A. Pareño, Louis Tito F. Guia, Maria Rowena Amelia V. Guanzon, Socorro B. Inting, Marlon S. Casquejo, and Antonio T. Co. Congratulations.
May I invite the family and friends of Senator-elect Nancy Binay to join her on stage for the photo opportunity. The personal photographers of Senator-elect Nancy Binay, you may approach or stay near the stage to take pictures without standing. Thank you. Next, may I ask the Honorable Commissioner Socorro Inting for the proclamation of Senator-elect Bong Revilla.
We, the Chairman and Commissioners of the Commission on Elections, sitting in bank, as the National Board of Canvassers, do hereby proclaim Ramon B. Bong Revilla Jr. as Senator-elect in the May 13, 2019 national and local elections to serve for a term of 6 years, ending June 30, 2025, in accordance with Section 4, Article 6 of the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Done this 22nd day of May 2019 at the Philippine International Convention Center, City of Pasay, Philippines. Signed, Sheriff M. Abbas, Chairman, Commissioners Al A. Pareño, Louis Tito F. Guia, Maria Rowena Amelia V. Guanzon, Socorro B. Inting, Marlon S. Casquejo, and Antonio T. Co. Jr. Congratulations.
All right, so to the family and friends of Senator-elect Bong Revilla, please join him on stage for the picture taking. All right, thank you very much. Next, for proclamation is Senator-elect Coco Pimentel. For this purpose, may I kindly ask the Honorable Commissioner Louis Tito F. Guia to proceed to the podium, please, sir.
The National Board of Canvassers, we, the Chairman and Commissioners of the Commission on Elections, sitting unbanked as the National Board of Canvassers, do hereby proclaim Aquilino Martin de la Liana Pimentel III as Senator in the May 13, 2019 national and local elections to serve for a term of 6 years ending June 30, 2025 in accordance with Section 4, Article 6 of the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines, done this 22nd day of May 2019 at the Philippine International Convention Center, City of Pasay, Philippines. Signed, Chairman Sheriff M. Abbas, Commissioners Al A. Pareño, Louis Tito F. Guia, Maria Rowena Amelia V. Guanzon, Socorro Inting, Marlon S. Casquejo, and Antonio T. Co. Jr. Congratulations.
Okay, to the family and friends of Senator-elect Coco Pimentel, please go up the stage for the photo op. All right, thank you so much. Okay, so next up is Senator-elect Francis Tolentino. For his proclamation and presentation of his certificate of proclamation, may I call on the Honorable Commissioner Antonio Call.
Good morning. The National Board of Canvassers. We, the Chairman and Commissioners of the Commission on Elections, sitting at the National Board of Canvassers, do hereby proclaim Tol Francis N. Tolentino as Senator-elect in the May 13, 2019 national and local elections to serve for a term of 6 years, ending June 30, 2025, in accordance with Section 4, Article 6 of the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Done this 22nd day of May 2019 at the Philippine International Convention Center, City of Pasay, Philippines. Signed, Sharif M. Abbas, Chairman, Commissioners Al A. Pareño, Louis Tito F. Gia, Maria Rowena Amelia V. Guanzon, Socorro B. Inting, Marlon S. Casquejo, Antonio Tico Jr. Congratulations po.
All right, to the family and guests of Senator-elect Francis Tolentino, please join him on stage for the picture taking. Okay, thank you very much and congratulations, sir. May I kindly request the Honorable Commissioner Maria Rowena V. Guanzon to please proceed to the podium for the proclamation and presentation of the Certificate of Proclamation to Senator-elect Amy Marcos.
We, the Chairman and Commissioners of the Commission on Elections, sitting unbanked as the National Board of Canvassers, do hereby proclaim Maria Imelda Josefa Romualdez Marcos as Senator-elect in the May 13, 2019 national and local elections to serve for a term of 6 years, ending June 30, 2025, in accordance with Section 4, Article 6 of the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines, done this 22nd day of May 2019 at the Philippine International Convention Center, City of Pasay, Philippines. Signed, Sheriff M. Abbas, Chair. Commissioner Al A. Pareño. Commissioner Louis Tito F. Guia. Commissioner Maria Rowena Amelia V. Guanzon. Commissioner Socorro B. Inting. Commissioner Marlon S. Casquejo, and Commissioner Antonio T. Co. Jr. Congratulations, Senator Amy Marcos.
Okay, the family and guests of Senator Amy Marcos, please join us on stage for the photo op. All right. Thank you very much and congratulations. Following Senator Amy Marcos is elected Senator Lito Lapid. For his proclamation and presentation of a certificate of proclamation, may I kindly request Commissioner Casquejo to do the honors.
National Board of Canvassers, we, the Chairman and Commissioners of the Commission on Elections, sitting and banked as the National Board of Canvassers, do hereby proclaim Manuel M. Pinuno Lapid as Senator-elect in the May 13, 2019 national and local elections to serve for a term of 6 years ending June 30, 2025 in accordance with Section 4, Article 6 of the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Done this 22nd day of May 2019 at PICC, City of Pasay, Philippines. Signed, Chairman Sheriff M. Abbas, Commissioners Al A. Pareño, Louis Tito F. Guia, Maria Rowena Amelia V. Guanzon, Socorro B. Inting, Marlon S. Casquejo, and Antonio T. Co. Congratulations.
to the family and friends of Senator Lito Lapid. Please join him on stage for the photo op. All right, thank you so much and congratulations. For the proclamation of Senator-elect Sonny Angara, may I ask the Honorable Commissioner Al A. Pareño to please proceed to the podium. Sir?
National Board of Canvassers, we, the Chairman and Commissioners of the Commission on Election, sitting and bank as the National Board of Canvassers, do hereby proclaim Juan Engardo M. Angara as Senator-elect in the May 13, 2019 national and local elections to serve for a term of 6 years ending June 30, 2025 in accordance with Section 4, Article 6 of the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Done this 22nd day of May 2019 at the Philippine International Convention Center, City of Pasay, Philippines. Signed, Sharif M. Abbas, Chairman, Ale Pareño, Commissioner, Louis Tito Guia, Commissioner, Maria Rowena Amelia Guanzon, Commissioner, Socorro Inting, Commissioner, Marlon Casquejo, Commissioner, Antonio Tico, Commissioner.
Family and friends of Senator Sonny Angara, you may now join him up here for the photo op. All right, thank you very much and congratulations, sir. Senator-elect Bato de la Rosa is up next for the formal proclamation. To execute this, may I call to the podium again Commissioner Inting.
We, the Chairman and Commissioners of the Commission on Elections, sitting en banc as the National Board of Canvassers, do hereby proclaim Ronald M. De La Rosa as Senator-elect in the May 13, 2019 national and local elections to serve for a term of 6 years ending June 30, 2025 in accordance with Section 4, Article 6 of the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Done this 22nd day of May 2019 at the Philippine International Convention Center, City of Pasay, Philippines. Signed, Sheriff M. Abbas, Chairman, and Commissioners Al A. Pareño, Louis Tito F. Guia, Maria Rowena Amelia V. Guanzon, Socorro B. Inting, Marlon S. Casquejo, and Antonio T. Co. Jr. Congratulations.
All right, to the family and friends of Senator Bato de la Rosa, please join him on stage for the photo op. All right, thank you very much. And congratulations, sir. To formally proclaim and present the certificate of proclamation to Senator-elect Pia Cayetano, may I please call to the podium again Commissioner Guanzon.
S sa Pia Cayetano? Anong S? Smith? Scram. We, the chairman and commissioners of the Commission on Elections, sitting and bank as the National Board of Canvassers, do hereby proclaim Pilar Juliana Scram Cayetano as Senator-elect in the May 13, 2019 national and local elections to serve for a term of 6 years ending June 20, 2025 in accordance with Section 4, Article 6 of the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines, done this 22nd day of May 2019 at the Philippine International Convention Center, City of Pasay, Philippines. Signed, Chair Sheriff M. Abbas, Commissioner Al A. Pareño, Commissioner Louis Tito Guia, Commissioner Maria Rowena Amelia V. Guanzon, Commissioner Socorro B. Inting, Commissioner Marlon S. Casquejo, Commissioner Antonio T. Co. Jr. Congratulations, Senator Pia Cayetano.
All right, to the family and friends of Senator Pia Cayetano, please join her up on the stage for the photo op. Okay, thank you very much and congratulations. Moving on, our next elected senator to be proclaimed is Senator-elect Bongo. To proclaim and present to him the certificate of proclamation, may I call on the Honorable Chairman Sharif Abbas to please proceed to the front.
National Board of Canvassers, we, the Chairman and Commissioners of the Commission on Elections, sitting and bank as the National Board of Canvassers, do hereby proclaim Christopher Lawrence T. Go as Senator-elect in May 13, 2019 national and local elections to serve for a term of 6 years ending June 30, 2025 in accordance with Section 4, Article 6 of the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Done this 22nd day of May 2019 at the Philippine International Convention Center, City of Pasay, Philippines. Signed, Chairman Sharif Abbas. Signed, Commissioners Al Pareño, Louis Tito Guia, Marueno Amelia Guanzon, Socorro Inting, Marlon Casquejo, and Antonio Tico Jr. Congratulations.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Again, thank you very much, sir, and congratulations. Next to be formally proclaimed is Senator-elect Grace Poe. For this purpose, may I call Commissioner Gia again to the front of the stage.
We, the Chairman and Commissioners of the Commission on Elections, sitting unbanked as the National Board of Canvassers, do hereby proclaim Mary Grace Natividad S. Paul Yamanzares as Senator in the May 13, 2019 national and local elections to serve for a term of 6 years ending June 30, 2025 in accordance with Section 4, Article 6 of the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Done this 22nd day of May 2019 at the Philippine International Convention Center, City of Pasay, Philippines. Signed, Chairman Sheriff M. Abbas, Commissioners Al A. Pareño, Louis Tito F. Guia, Maria Rowena Amelia V. Guanzon, Socorro B. Inting, Marlon S. Casquejo, Antonio T. Co. Jr. Congratulations.
To the family and friends of Senator Grace Poe, please join her up on the stage for the picture taking. Okay, thank you very much and congratulations. All right. Last, but definitely not the least, to be proclaimed is Senator-elect Cynthia Villar. To administer her proclamation and present to her the certificate of proclamation, may I please request Chairman Abbas to go to the front of the stage, sir?
National Board of Canvassers, we, the Chairman and Commissioners of the Commission on Elections, sitting and bank, as the National Board of Canvassers, do hereby proclaim Cynthia A. Villar as Senator-elect in the May 13, 2019 national and local elections to serve for a term of 6 years ending June 30, 2025 in accordance with Section 4, Article 6 of the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Done this 22nd day of May 2019 at the Philippine International Convention Center, City of Pasay, Philippines. Signed, Chairman Abbas, Commissioners Al A. Pareño, Louis Tito F. Guia, Marowena Amelia Guanzon, Socorro Inting, Marlon S. Casquejo, and Antonio Tico Jr. Congratulations.
Okay, to the family and friends of Senator Cynthia Villar, please join her on stage for the picture taking. Okay, thank you very much and congratulations. At this point, I will now give the floor to Senator Cynthia Villar, who, as noted earlier, garnered the highest number of votes, to share with us all her message. Senator Villar.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ito ay speech na to is in behalf of the 12 newly elected senators of the Philippines. We want to thank, first of all, and acknowledge COMELEC Chair Sheriff Abbas. Palakpakan po natin siya. COMELEC Commissioners Rowena Guanzon. Okay. Commissioner Socorro Inting. Okay. Commissioner Al Pareño. Commissioner Louis Tito de Guia. Commissioner Marlon Casquejo. And Commissioner Antonio Co. Jr. Okay. And of course, I wish to acknowledge our senators, Senators Grace Po. Palakpakan po natin siya. Senator Sani Angara, Senator Coco Pinimtel, and Senator Nancy Pinay. And the Senator-elect who will join us in the Senate, Senator-elect Bongo, Senator-elect Pia Cayetano, Senator-elect Ronald De La Rosa, Senator-elect Lito Lapid, Senator-elect Amy Marcos, Senator-elect Francis Tolentino, Senator-elect Bong Revilla. And our distinguished guests, COMELEC officials and personnel, our family and friends from the media, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Una sa lahat, gusto ko pong pasalamatan ang aking pamilya, si Manny, si Paolo, Mark, and Camille. Siyempre, kasama rin sa gusto kong pasalamatan ang aking mga staff, supporters at volunteers sa buong bansa na nakasama ko hindi lang sa nakaraang 90-day campaign kung hindi sa aking unang termino bilang senador. Maraming salamat, malaking bahagi kayo ng aking achievement so far at victory in the last elections. We still have so much more to do in the next 6 years. I would like to acknowledge and thank in behalf of 9 re-elected senators and senators-elect for the endorsement and support President Rodrigo Duterte and his party, PDP Laban, for including us as guest senatorial candidates. Of course, thank you also to Mayor Inday Sara Duterte for her untiring support to us and the entire slate of hugpong ng pagbabago during the campaign. Thank you po sa kanilang mag-ama. Palakpakan po natin sila. Thank you also sa mga kasama ko sa Nationalista Party. Palakpakan po natin sila. And thank you and congratulations to all the winning candidates of Team HNP, PDP Laban, Nationalista, Lakas, MPC, UNA, LDP, and the Independents. Palakpakan po natin silang lahat. Higit sa lahat, maraming salamat sa mga botante na bumoto sa amin. Maraming salamat sa inyong tiwala. Makakaasa kayo na gagawin namin ang lahat ng aming makakaya para maibigay sa ating mga kababayan ang hanep na buhay sa pamamagitan ng mga panukalang batas, proyekto at mga programs na aming patuloy na isusulong. With all humility, I must say that we had a very productive first term, and I'm proud of what we have accomplished from 2013 until now. Especially since, as many of you know, our first 6 years as senators is one not without many challenges. Napakaraming ring pagsubok, paninira at mga pasaring na alam naman natin na parang parte na ng politika dito sa ating bansa. But ever since, we have always been focused on the task at hand, our legislative priorities and our other advocacies. Kaya naman, naisulong natin ang mga kapakinabang na mga batas para sa ating mga kababayan, lalo na sa mga magsasaka at mangingisda bilang ako ang naging chairperson ng Senate Committee on Agriculture. Hangad kong ituloy ang mga naumpisahan na namin sa susunod naming termino. I also would like to take this opportunity to commend the Commission on Elections. Palakpakan po natin sila. For successfully conducting a general, peaceful, fair, and honest national and local elections. I'm aware that it was no easy feat given the amount of work involved, along with so many issues and concerns raised by the general public, the political parties, the candidates, and their avid supporters. And in this digital age, those tasks, issues, and concerns seem to be multiplied more than twice over. But those were met and matched by the hard work, dedication, and diligence that COMELEC displayed all throughout the campaign period, canvassing and until the proclamation. It is also worth noting how you maintained an open line of communication with everyone. That is truly a testament to your transparency. So give yourselves a well-deserved pat on the back at palakpakan natin silang lahat. More than a month from now, in July, the 12 newly elected senators and the incumbent ones will convene for the start of the 18th Congress. My fellow senators and I have to bid goodbye to some of our colleagues, and we wish them well in their future endeavors. At the same time, we will welcome some new and not so new senators in our midst. Marami kasi sila ay returning senators. Palakpakan po natin sila. It is our prayer and hope that the new set of senators will be able to accomplish what we have set out to do and fulfill our promises to the voting public and set aside political differences. The Senate, or the entire Congress, after all, is a collegial body. Our legislative powers are vested in all the members as a collegial body. The laws we craft or legislate must consider all interests involved. A strong and independent Senate has always been our goal ever since. To end, I would like to leave some praises from the book of Ecclesiastes, that there is time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to tear down and a time to build, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather them, a time to search and a time to give up, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. Rest assured that we will really use our time in the Senate during our new term as your senators para lalo pang pag-itingin ang patuloy na pagsisilbi sa sambayanang Pilipino. So help us God. Maraming salamat po at magandang umaga sa inyong lahat.
Thank you very much, Senator Cynthia Villar, for that message. Now that all our senators-elect have been proclaimed and thus reached the end of our program, may I request the Commission Secretary, Attorney Diola, to please join me here to facilitate the carrying out of the remaining agenda of the NBOC.
Your Honors, there are no other matter for the National Board of Canvassers, Your Honors.
The NBOC is hereby adjourned.
All rise.
May I request our newly elected senators to please go up the stage for the photo op with the members of the Commission and Bank. May we ask the audience, please, to do not stand so that the media at the back will not be blocked, please. Audience, please, may I ask that our media at the back can take photos. Sit down, please. Now, a photo op with our 12 newly elected senators. Okay, may I request all the photographers here in front to please vacate the space. Our senators, may we request the photographers in front, can you kindly vacate the space so that we could take a good photo of our newly elected senators? Photographers po sa front, pwede po tayo umalis muna so that the media at the back can take a clean photo of our newly elected senators. Thank you. Pakiusap lang po. Again, congratulations to all our 12 senators-elect. Thank you everyone for joining us here today. Once again, I'm Attorney Nesrin Cali, and it has been a pleasure and honor to be your host for today's program. Maraming salamat po. To our newly elected senators, you may proceed to the back for your media interview. Thank you.
Magandang tanghali, General Bato. Congratulations, sir.
Maraming salamat.
Nandito po ako. Nandito. Dito. Magandang tanghali po, General. And congratulations po sa pagkapanalo ninyo. Unang tanong ko po, pag-upo nyo sa Senado, ano pong panukalang batas ang isusulong ninyo?
Yan nga, yung sinasabi ko na number one sa aking agenda is yung reimposition of death penalty for drug trafficking. So, kaya tutuunan ko napansin.
Gusto niyo po bang i-amend din yung charter ng Philippine National Academy o PNP Academy dahil sa mga ilang loopholes o ilang mga kanomalyahan doon?
I was told na yung pagbabalik ng training ng PNP personnel sa PNP, hanapin ko at bubuhayin ko. Dahil nga, sa buong mundo, tayo lang ang police agency na hindi nag-train sa ating sariling pag-ahensya po. So malaki po ang disconnect between the organization and the training function. Kaya kailangan mabalik yan sa Philippine National Police.
Thank you, sir. Last question na lang bago ko ipasa sa kasama natin. Kayo po yung bagong chairman ng Senate Committee on Dangerous Drugs, Public Order and Illegal Drugs sa Senate. Ano po yung makikita natin ngayon? Makikita ba na ulit natin yung mga mas malaking sindikato na bubulagta o mapapatay ng ating mga kapulisan? Ano po ang gagawin natin?
Wala pang formal na offer pa lang. Informal offer sa akin ni Senator Lacson. So ako naman, since in-offer sa akin yan, tatanggapin ko. Mahirap kasi mag-demand. Kakapasok mo pa lang, magdi-demand ka ng ano gusto mo. Kung anong ibigay lang sa akin, kaya ko pong gampanan. Kahit anong committee ba, kahit na wala sa expertise ko, pipilitin kong mag-aral at matutunan yung mga intricacies ng pag-handle ng ganong klaseng committee.
Sir, question. Dennis Samito from Bombo Radio. Nabanggit nyo kanina yung pag-aaralan nyo kanyo. Kailan ho mag-start si General Bato nung kanyang crash course dito sa legislative na trabaho?
Nag-start na po ako yung aking personal research. Nag-research na ako. Tapos yung mga senador na, mga lumang senador, kinakausap ko na. Ang alam mo kasi, don't get me wrong, ang gusto ko malaman yung rules and the procedures sa loob ng Senado. Pero yung sabi mo yung pag-craft ng batas, kung anong batas dapat gawin, yung batas ba na walang kwenta o batas ba na kapaki-pakinabang, alam ko na po yun. Dahil I am a PhD holder. Yung aking PhD, napakahirap yung dissertation ko at karamihan doon ay mga policy making, policy research, policy analysis and everything about policies. So alam ko na yung ano yung mga palisiya na dapat gawin natin. Lawmaking is policy making, di ba? So alam ko po yun. Yung akin lang gusto malaman talaga yung galing sa akin, saan pupunta yung bill na i-endorse ko, saan dadaan, yung mga proseso ba, hanggang maging batas yan. Yun ang gusto kong pag-aralan. Para hindi ako patanga-tanga doon.
I see. Sir, kailan naman magkakaroon ng meeting kayo with yung mga senators ngayon para maging komportable yung takbo if ever pagpasok ho ng 18 Congress?
May nag-schedule na meeting, mamayang gabi, mag-meeting kami yung PDP laban. Then after that, siguro mag-meeting naman yung, sa series of meetings yan, getting to know each other.
About sa Senate, sir? Nakabisita na kayo sa Senate after yung leading na kayo? May event na ba na bisita nyo ang Senate, sir?
Hindi pa. Hindi pa ako nakapunta. Nagpunta ko doon yung during hearings lang. Mga hearings na ako ay isang resource person invited. Thank you. Kira?
Sir, morning po. Cedric Castillo, sir, from GMA7. Sir, doon pa rin sa chairmanship ng committee, sir, kasi si Senator Zubiri po is asking for the committee on, sorry, sir, yung public order? Sorry, sir. Let me just give it. Sir, si Senator Zubiri is asking for the Senate Public Order Committee tsaka sa dangerous drugs. Yung committee na nag-investigate sa war on drugs. Pero sir, sabi niya may informal offer na rin sa inyo, sir, di ba? So, paano po ang mangyayari niyan, sir?
Lahat naman madadaan sa usapan. Mag-usap kami. Who needs that committee more? Or sinong dapat maghawak dyan? Mag-usap lang, wala akong problema. We both belong to the majority. Pareho kaming nasa majority.
Kausapin niyo po si Senator Zubiri o aarborin niyo kay Senator Zubiri?
Mag-usap lang. Tingnan ko. Remember, pareho na kaming senador. Di ba?
Patas na. Sir, sa ilang decades po na magkasama kayo sa trabaho ni then Mayor Rodrigo Duterte and now President Duterte, sir, was there ever a decision, was there ever a policy ni President Duterte na hindi kayo sumang-ayon?
Meron. Pero hindi ko pwede bigay sa yung details. Basta meron na kaming mga disagreements noon at binuvoice out ko sa kanya yung aking opinion. Aking opinion, aking suggestion at very open-minded naman siya. Maraming lang instances na nakinig rin siya sa aking advice.
So hindi kayo, sir, rubber stamp sa Senado?
Never. Alam nyo, after the other night, tinawagan ko si Presidente, tinanong ko siya, Sir, any advice, any guidance bago ako papasok sa Senado? Alam mo sabi niya sa akin? Bato, you are already a senator of the Filipino people. You are not a senator of Duterte. Hindi kita pakikialaman dyan sa trabaho mo at gawin mo yung trabaho mo para sa kapakanan ng karamihan ng Pilipino. Because 19 million Filipinos believe in your capacity. So sabi ko, yes sir, maraming salamat po sir. Klaro yan ha, klaro yan. Hindi niya ako papakialaman.
Magandang umaga po, Senator Bato. From People's Brigada News, Brother Fred Manikis, para sa programang Sa Totoo Lang Sumbungan ng Katiwalaan at Korupsyon. Sir, in so far as the CICL is concerned, what's your position concerning adjustment of the age that would be the child would be indicted for any crime that would be committed to?
Sa ngayon ako doon, sa lowering the age to 12. Okay ako doon.
Okay na po yan. Hindi na po tayo bababa doon, sir.
Sa akin, 12. Okay na sa akin yung 12.
Okay. Paglilin na lang, in so far as the status, the survey is concerned, mga age 9 or 10, nagagamit na po ng ating mga syndicated, crime syndicated group, di ba po? At wala po bang consideration yung age natin as we offered to na 12 years po ang involved for the CICL?
Okay na ko doon sa 12.
Okay, muli po, tanong ko na lang po, what would be your first agenda when it comes to the opening of our Senate, for the 19th Senate this coming July?
Reimposition of death penalty for drug trafficking.
Thank you so much, sir. Mabuhay po kayo. Kaibigan niyo po kami. Salamat po.
Salamat.
Hi, sir. Sir Cecil Suerte Filipi po ng Philippine Star. Hi po. Yun, ang question ko is, aside from death penalty, what in mind do you have na mga pwede pa nating i-push na legislation?
Yung nga, papulapin ko yung pagbalik ng training ng kapulisan sa PNP. Isa yan para matutukan natin, matuunan natin napansin yung professionalism ng kapulisan, yung disiplina. Kailangan yan. At yung isa pa, niisip ko, baka incorporate ko na rito sa bill ng death penalty. I don't know kung paano natin gawin ito, pero the same pa rin tungkol sa drugs. Gusto ko na magkakaroon tayo ng batas na magsasabi na yung drug awareness and resistance education dapat magiging integral part yan sa curriculum ng lahat ng level ng education hanggang matapos yung estudyante para constantly mariremind ang kabataan about the ill effects of drug abuse. So sana, yan, isang tututukan ko yan. At yung sa OFW, yung pagbibigay ng adequate legal assistance sa ating mga OFW in distress abroad, yung mga nakakulong, at sana mabigyan natin ng legal assistance para mapabilis sila makauwi.
Apo. Sir, you are the second PNP chief to be elected as senator. What do you have in mind? Can you share any insights about it? Di ba si Chief PNP Lacson, di ba? And then ikaw ngayon. Ano kaya yung pwede nating makitang factor na pareho kayo that led you to the legislative branch?
I don't want to compare myself with him dahil mataas yung standard ni Senator Lacson eh. Basta ang comparison lang namin, compare and contrast. Gusto mo? Compare, pareho kami gumaduate ng PMA, pareho kami naging dedicated na police, pareho kaming matino na police, pareho kami nag-chief PNP, pareho yung dinaanan namin, contrast, siya seryoso, ako kingkoy. So, yun ang aming contrast. Seryoso siya, ako kingkoy.
So pwedeng maging launching pad pala yung PNP chief as na maging politician sa mga susunod na PNP chief?
Pwede.
And last on my part, sir, yung sa 90-day campaign, ano yung mga lessons learned natin na you can share with us?
Yung lessons learned, huwag mong sayangin ang pagkakataon. Opportunities knock only once. So, pag may tsansa ka na tumuntong sa stage at magsalita para magpakilala ka, you grab that opportunity. Dahil sayang, hindi na babalik. After 30 days, wala nang ganun. So, kahit na malayo, magtiis kang biyayin para ma-deliver mo yung mensahe mo doon sa mga tao, mga botante. Ha? Yan sinasabing, bilog ang mundo. Bilog ang mundo. Yung isang bata na hirap sa buhay, halos hindi makasurvive dahil wala makain, ngayon senador na, bilog ang mundo. God is so good. Thank you.
Sir, good afternoon po. Sir, you were accompanied here po by PNP Chief Oscar Aldayalde and CRPO Eliazar, Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana. Did you ask them to come here with you po, sir? Or did they offer? Why were they your companions?
Sana huwag nating gawa ng Malaysia yon because our relationship are more personal in nature. Kahit na hindi si Secretary Lorenzana, Secretary ng National Defense, ang dami namin pinagsamahan na giyera noon sa Mindanao. Siya yung battalion commander ng Scout Ranger, ako yung isang platoon leader, company commander ng Regional Special Action Force. Marami kami dinaan ng giyera, kaya ganun kami ka-close. At of course, yung aking mga mista, si General Abayalde, General Aplasca, at yung underclass ko na si General Eliazar, tsansa na yun, nandoon sila. Wala kasi yung pamilya ko. Nung tinawag, di ba, sabi, family and friends, akyat. Wala yung pamilya ko. Kasi nasa Davao, andito lang yung isang anak ko na dalaga, si Lisel. Pangit naman kung kami lang nandoon. So, pabago-bago kasi yung schedule ng proclamation. Kaya hindi alam ni Mrs. at saka yung anak ko na kung kailan babiyahe dito. So, ngayon bigla naging alas 10 pala today. No time na to fly from Davao to dito, Manila. So, tinawag ko sila sa baba. Pati si Bungo nga, tinawag ko, halika pre, sama ka dito, kaya wala akong kasama. So, umakyat rin si Bungo. Yung mga officers at saka si SND, umakyat din dahil tinawagan ko, akyat sir, samahan niyo ako.
Sir, will you be bringing any of your, are you looking to bring any of your staff that you work with in PNP to work as your staff now in the Senate po? Can you name anybody who you're thinking of bringing with you from the PNP po, sir, or from your past posts?
Well, hindi pa ako makapagbigay ng eksaktong pangalan, pero I'm hoping na yung mga mista ko, lalong na yung mga abogado na mista ko na nag-retire na, sana tulungan nila ako, samahan nila ako, and kahit sino sa mga mista ko na nag-retire na, pwede ko man siguro silang i-hire as consultant or whatever, anong position sa opisina, kausapin ko sila na tulungan nila ako.
Sir, last question na po.
Okay.
As former PNP chief na po, sir, what lessons will you be taking from that post as you enter the Senate po, sir? And what lessons will you be bringing with you, and how has that prepared you po? Do you think that has prepared you for the post of incoming senator po?
Be consistent with your honesty. Yun lang sa akin. During my term as chief PNP, because of my being honest, there were a couple of times na halos mapapahamak na ako, mapapahamak yung organization, pero I believe you can never go wrong when you tell the truth. So pagdating ko sa Senado, gano'n rin gagawin ko, magpakatotoo at be honest to everything, to everyone.
Hello, good afternoon po, sir. I'm Athena from Abante News Online. Ano pong masasabi niyo sa mga nagsasabi na hindi raw po kayo handa sa Senado dahil naghahanap kayo ng seminar or crash course for being a lawmaker?
Yung mga tao na yun, mga bitter lang yun. Hindi sila makatanggap-tanggap na yung mga idolo nilang kandidato natalo ng isang probinsyano lamang. Kaya masama ang loob nila. Kaya kahit anong sasabihin ko, gagawan lang ng istorya. Sabihin ko sa kanila, better luck next time. Huwag niyong sabihin ko sa inyo, ito bang hindi ako magaling mag-English, hindi ako magaling mag-Tagalog, yan ba'y kabubuhan? Pagkahan tayo. Kung sino yung nagcha-challenge sa akin na bubo ako, sabay tayo mag-take ng IQ exam. Alam mo, ang measurement ng katalinuhan ng tao is IQ, di ba? O tingnan natin kung sino mas mataas sa atin ng IQ. Hindi man ibig sabihin, marami man diyang Inglesira, magaling makata na Tagalog, pero pag exam ng IQ, ewan ko kung saan pupulutin yung IQ nila. Ganun lang, kasimple. Hindi ba ibig sabihin na mahirapan ako mag-Tagalog, mahirap na mag-English, Tagalog ay, wala ko, bubo na. Mali po sila, mali.
Lately po, naisabatas ang same-sex marriage sa isang Asian country din po. Sang-ayon po ba kayo kung sa Pilipinas din po ay sasabatas ang same-sex marriage?
Ako, pwede ako dyan, pwede rin hindi. Whichever, majority rules para sa akin. Dahil sa akin naman, pwede in the sense na kung anong gusto na, ibigay natin. Kung saan sila masaya, ibigay natin. Hindi pwede in the sense that mayroon tayong mga teaching sa religion, sa Biblia, na nagbabawal yan. So turn between sa dalawa ako. Pero more on giving ako their chance to be happy.
Okay.
Ha? Tabla, ako mag-break ng time.
Last question na po ha.
Pagbigyan
Kasi
mo.
gagamitin ni Chairman.
Sige.
Senator. Sir, ano yung top 3 priority bills nyo and gaano nyo ipupursige na mapasa yung death penalty, lowering of yung criminal age responsibility for minor offenders? And lastly, sir, para tuloy-tuloy na, anong masabi niyo dun sa concerns na magiging rubber stamp yung Senate kasi puno ng allies ni Presidente?
Well, unang-una yung sa death penalty, kaya nga ako nakatutok lang sa drug trafficking para lesser yung resistance pagdating sa Senado. Dahil ang malakas na resistance yan, death penalty for all forms of heinous crimes. Kasi sinasabi natin palagi, Pag death penalty, ang kawawa dyan yung mahirap lamang dahil walang panggasto sa kanilang depensa sa kanilang kaso, kaya nabibitay. So, sabi ko, huwag tayong tumutok dyan sa lahat ng heinous crimes. Dito lang tayo mag-concentrate muna sa drug trafficking, which is very urgent. Dahil kahit gaano na natin binabanatan yung war on drugs, mayroon pa rin drugs na nakakapasok dahil dito sa mga malalaking drug traffickers. So dapat mananagot itong mga tao na ito. Ito yung mga tao nagpapabaha ng shabu sa ating bansa. Ito yung mga tao na nagpapayaman at na-express ang ating kabataan. So dapat managot ito. Second question mo, rubber stamp, definitely no. As I have said, iba yung senador na cooperative at supportive sa Malacanang at iba rin yung senador na under the dictates of Malacanang. Doon ako sa una, cooperative, supportive, but not under the dictates of Malacanang. Criminal, okay lang ko doon sa 12. 12. Ibaba natin sa 12. Thank you. Maraming salamat sa inyo lahat.
Habang wala pa si Chair, kumusta naman kayo? Ha? Gutom na. Alam ni Chair, 12:30. Hindi ko naman inupuan yan. Hindi ko naman inupuan.
Sabaw ako, sabi ni Rafi sa Balitang Hali. Laya mo lang sa PIC, Tina Panganiban Perez, Tina. Sabi ko, Tina?
Ang ganda ng jacket mo, man.
Luma na yan, sir, pero election jacket yan.
Ang ganda.
Diba? Yes.
Talaga? Tinina mo sarili mo? So, habang hinihintay natin si Chairman, yung ating party list proclamation is still on track for 7 p.m. tonight. Pero maghihintay lang tayo ng final list nung ipoproclaim kasi kinocompute pa yung mga last remaining, no? So, doon sa mga nakakarinig ng bali-balita na meron pang hindi na i-invite, relax lang, darating yung invitation this afternoon. Yung mga na-invite, yun yung mga sure na nakakuha ng enough votes to actually rank. So we're just finishing the computations now. We have until 7 to do this, but we'll probably come out with the invitations a little earlier than that. In the meantime, hinihintay lang natin si Chair. He's going to address you. He's on his way now. So, are there any other questions muna? Yes, Lenesca.
Sir, hello, good morning.
Hello.
Sir, yung sa party list, I understand meron bang motions from parties na dagdagan yung seat nila?
Ayusin nyo naman yung mic ni,
Hello?
ni Lenesca.
Hello? Ayun po, nadagdagan yung seat nila na parang gawing 3 seats. Di ba may mga ganong...
Well, gano'n naman talaga. Pag may, pag nakuha mo yung results mo, there's a chance na magkaroon ka ng additional seats, di ba? So, baka yun ang tinutukoy nila? What are they talking about?
Si Bak kasi is asking for a 3rd seat.
Well, si Bak is asking for a 3rd seat because according to their computations, parang meron silang sinasabi na...
Kumbaga yung butal daw po kasi
Oo.
nila, mas mahigit pa dun
Right.
sa makukuha ng mga lower rank.
Right. Pero kasi we'll have to see how the commission rules on that, no? Because malinaw naman yung guidelines natin. So I think that will be resolved later today. Pero yung mga ganong klaseng issues yan, again, few and far between yan.
Sir, sorry, yung formula, yung Banat versus Comelec ba
Banat
yun?
versus Comelec.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Microphone, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Chairman of the Commission on Elections, Chairman Sheriff Abbas. Yes, sir. From the chairman, dun tayo sa issue ng sa nangyari just now. If there are any questions about that, we'll gladly take them. Yung other matters, we'll deal with them later. So, unahin muna natin statement from the chairman. Mr. Chair?
Well, good morning. Good high noon. Good high noon. Maraming salamat sa mga kaibigan natin sa media for covering yung ating proclamation. So for, I think, more than a week, natapos din yung proclamation natin. So kahapon, kagabi, talagang tinapos namin yung canvassing. Isa na lang kasi yung COC, as you know, isa na lang yung natira from US. So at least nakapasok siya around siguro mga 11 or 12. So kaya tinapos ng ating NBOC. So yun, nangyari ngayong proclamation kanina. Now on the party list, we will deliberate on the computation, kung ano yung mga party list na papasok. And then we will proclaim also at 7 o'clock p.m. Okay? So, yun. May mga issues kasi, may mga tanong, ilan ang seats ang nakuha nila, sino ang nasa dulo. So, i-compute namin yan. We will deliberate maybe this afternoon. Then, hopefully, magkakaroon kami ng resolution on that. At mabibigyan namin kayo ng copy kung sino yung mga pumasok na mga party list.
Thank you, sir. Questions?
Sir, Tina Panganiban Perez po from GMA. Sir, kasama na po dun sa ide-deliberate nyo at ilalabas yung resolution mamaya, yung sa substitution po ng Duterte Youth?
Yes, yung Duterte Youth, may nagse-circulate na reso na. So hopefully, kapag makompleto na yung signature, ilalabas din namin yung reso namin for the substitute of Mr. Cardema.
Sir, can you give us a preview of what's in the resolution?
Intayin na lang natin na ma-promulgate yung resolution.
Baka lang. Yeah, I had to try, sir. Pero sir, ito po reaction kasi may mga senators din po and other people saying na naging joke na raw po yung party list system. Ano po yung masasabi niyo po doon?
Well, as far as COMELEC is concerned, magdidistansya kami sa mga ganyang klaseng comment. Pero inahayaan na namin sa mga tao kung paano nila kilatisin yung party list. Ang totoo din naman yun, even before pa, may mga question na Kasi nga, hindi na siya marginalized sector, it doesn't represent yung mga marginalized sector. Ang sumali dyan, mga bilyonaryo na, kaya na-out yung mga marginalized. Ganun yung mga issues, okay? But as far as COMELEC is concerned, ang aming concern dyan is more on the registration, accreditation, and then yung pagpo-proclaim ng party list. So, doon lang yung limit namin for the party list system. Pero mayroon kaming binabalak na siguro maglalabi din kami na baka pwedeng ayusin naman ng Congress yan.
Opo.
Oo.
Sir, hanggat hindi po na aayos ng Congress yung batas, yung sa accreditation po kasi ng mga party list, nasa inyo rin po yon. So, parang doon po nagsisimula kasi yung mga comment na hindi nga marginalized yung mga groups, na political parties din sila or political families din po sila. Kaya rin po lumalaki yung comments at may mga nagsasabing joke ng araw po. So, from the accreditation pa lang, from the COMELEC side, ano po yung magagawa nyo minus yung action po sa batas?
Alam mo, Tina, sa amin, we are governed by the rules. Ano yung batas sa party list. And then may mga requirements yan. Titingnan namin kung kwalipikado sila based on the requirements. Kasi on the accreditation, for example, hindi mo makikita kung sinong i-field nila as nominee. Makikita mo lang yung nominee nila on the filing. Okay, ngayon, halimbawa ngayon, sinasabi nila, sinicircumvent nila na may mga substitution pa even before election. So, kung tingnan mo yung nominee sa tao, doon yung problema sa nominees. But on the party list mismo, hindi mo makikita yan on accreditation. So, in fairness sa amin, we rule on the ano yung mga requirements under the party list system.
Thank you, sir.
Follow
Sino
up
pa?
muna daw. Follow up, Trisha.
Sure.
CNN Philippines.
Sir, good afternoon. Trisha Terada from CNN. Sir, just to follow up on question po. Yung sa party list din kasi, sir, may nagki-criticize na compared to before and ngayon, mas madali na lang daw makapasok or ma-accredit as a party list. So your thoughts on that, sir, na noon daw pahirapan yung pagpasok sa party list?
Sa accreditation, mahirap din, because kami talaga meticuloso kami. If you look at the statistics ng aming approval dyan, nasa 20% lang ina-approve namin. So masyadong mababa, 80% dismissed, 20%, ganun lang yung statistics namin. Now, on the election, mahirap talagang party list because unlike in district, minsan ang labanan, 2, 1, 3, at most 4 maglalaban sa within district. Pero ang party list, ang maglalaban-laban dyan, yung number ng bawat fan. So, kung titingnan mo ang boto ngayon, masyadong maraming mataas. But again, bago ka makapasok sa 61, bago ka manalo, talagang mahirap. Titingnan nyo yung kanilang boto. So ngayon, siguro nasa at least 200,000 ka, which is equivalent to a province, bago ka manalo. So hindi ganun kadali rin yung party list system.
Greg, TV5.
Hi sir, Greg po from TV5. Sir, na-mention niyo po kanina yung last COC na dumating kagabi. Have we identified sir yung dahilan kung bakit siya na-delay? Because di ba dapat po dadating siya earlier than the time na nag-arrive siya kagabi?
Ang info sa akin, nung pinifeed yung LA, nasira yung SD card. So, during that feeding, parang inintay pa na inayos pa. So, yun, pinadala namin sila ng SD card. Fortunately, naging maayos yung pagka-canvas noon sa LA. Kasi, bago mo siya kukunin, ang LA pupunta sa LA, and then yung LA pupunta ng embassy sa Washington. It takes at least 5 hours bago siya pupunta doon sa Washington. And then, iipunin lahat ng post sa US, and then, sabay-sabay silang magta-transmit. So, kung may pumalya dyan isa, talagang maapektuhan niya lahat. So, ganun yung nangyari sa LA. Isang pan lang naman sa US, isang SD cards lang yung nasira, which is LA. Pero nadamay niya yung the rest of the US. But sa aming kwentada, pasok pa naman kami because last 2016, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, James, within 10 days yung aming proclamation. So, halos the same lang din ngayon.
Sir, on voter turnout, we have recorded close to 75%. Is this a good rate or how do we assess about this?
Well, for a midterm election, mataas na yan. But ordinarily, dyan pumapalo yung turnout natin, nasa 60 to 70% every election. So, for a midterm, mataas na yan. Mataas yan.
Bakit sir, pagka midterm po ba historically, ano po ba yung average for a midterm? And why is it kind of lower for presidential elections, or if it's higher for barangay, or what?
We can deal with that later. Can we ask another question? Pwede bang balikan ko na lang yan? Sir.
Lianesca?
Si Lianesca. Ito muna.
Hello, good afternoon po, sir. Recently, nagkaroon po ng rally sa area rin po ng PICC. Sinasabi po ng mga taong yon na magic ang naging eleksyon. Ano po ang masasabi niyo dito?
Well, as far as we are concerned, we stand for the credibility of the elections. Makikita nyo naman yan. Mafe-feel ng tao at makikita nila kung talagang may dayaan o wala. And then, syempre, titingnan mo kung sino yung mga personalities behind ng rally. But kami naman, nirerespeto namin yung kanilang hinaing, kung ano man yun. But as far as we are concerned, we stand by the credibility of this year's election.
May we go back to Lianesca?
Abutan ng microphone si Miss.
Sir, good morning po. Lianesca, Panty of GMA News Online. Sir, sa party list, balikan ko lang. Can you say ano yung, since you're in charge of accreditation, at least bare minimum, dapat ba ang isang party list organization may kausa? Kasi we have noticed may mga regional, at least yung name nila connected sa isang region, like ako Bicol. So ano ba yun? Ano ba dapat may kausa? At least sir yung clear cut lang na standard para ma-accredit ka as party list.
Maraming requirements yan. As to pangalan, for as long as, wala masyadong strict requirement as to pangalan. Except lang kung magkakapare-pareho na sila. Like for example, yung Ako Bisaya, meron siyang halos kapareha, so nagpetition yung kabila. So tinitingnan namin kung merong problema sa pangalan. But generally, sa pangalan, wala naman. Walang strict requirements sa pangalan.
Pero yun nga sir, would you say na at the very least, a party list group should stand for a cause? Tama ba? Tama ba yun?
Of course, dalawa yung party list. May sectoral representative plus meron din siyang political party. Okay? So yung political party, pwede rin mag-join provided hindi siya mag-field ng kanyang district representative in the election. So ganun. Like for example, yung SBP, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, it's a local political party in Quezon City. So pwede silang mag-join as party list. Provided they will not field a political representative. So ganun, dalawa yung pwedeng sumali sa party list.
Sir, madagdagan ko lang. Mauuwi tayo sa party list law at sa interpretasyon ng Korte Suprema. No? So yung Korte Suprema ang nagsasabi talaga, at least, especially in the recent history of the party list law, nagkakabali-baliktad din naman yung mga decisions dyan. No? In some years, sinasabi kailangan talagang may cause. Yung iba naman sinasabi kailangan talaga marginalized. But the latest pronouncement of the Supreme Court is what controls. So, Ton?
Sir, good afternoon, Chairman. Sir, may 2 questions lang po. Sir, isa sa party list, do you believe na kailangan na pong amyendahan yung current law? And another question is, yung overall assessment nyo lang po sa naging canvassing up until yung proclamation kaninang morning.
Okay, doon sa party list, siyempre, kagaya ng sinabi ko, call yan ng Congress. Pwede lang kaming siguro, after election, siguro magbibigay lang kami ng proposal. But again, it's the call of the Congress. Sila kasi yung may power to amend yung party list system. But of course, depende yan sa anong sasabihin ng mga tao. Kasi kung merong malakas na push na i-amenda na ngayong party list, baka naman ma-persuade natin yung mga congressmen natin. Now, on the assessment naman, para sa akin, okay lang yung timing natin. As a matter of fact, para sa akin, mabilis, except lang yung meron kaming hinintay. So far, ang canvassing natin is always the same. Parang almost the same sa timeline na nangyari noong 2016.
Sir, sorry. Follow-up lang po dun sa amendment. Personally, sir, meron po ba kayong sa palagay nyo ay kailangang i-include sa law, especially dun sa, when you said kanina na ang problema nasa tao, yung qualification ng nominees?
Aralin natin yan kasi mahirap din kung nandyan na yung batas eh. Pero ang napag-usapan nga namin internally with the commissioners, titingnan namin kung pwede kami mag-propose. Isa sa inaaral namin na pwede namin i-propose is diinan yung vote buying. Kasi yun yung, sana magkaroon ng separate legislation or batas on the vote buying. And then pangalawa yung party list. Inaaral namin yung mga pwede naming i-propose on how to enhance pa yung party list system na sana babalik siya sa magiging marginalized representative.
People's Brigada, Rudy.
Magandang tanghali po, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Jimenez. Sir. From People's Brigada no, sa programang Sa Totoo Lang, Sumbungan ng Katiwalaan at Korupsyon, Brother Fred Manikis. Sir, tanong ko lang po, in so far as peace and order is concerned, generally peaceful tayo. Except we cannot deny the fact na mayroon pong massive vote buying. Sa ngayon po, ano na po ang status ng mga naisampa na po pa yung kaso? Ano na po ba ang level ng ano na to? Is there a chance for those who had been allegedly indicted for those of vote buying para ma-disqualified?
No, doon sa vote buying, if you can remember, gumawa kami ng task force. It's a task force of different agency with the help of Philippine National Police, NBI, DOJ, and then yung DILG natin. So binuo namin yon. So ang PNP naging naging aggressive. If you can observe, naging aggressive yung ating PNP. Nahulihin nga yung mga bumibili ng boto. So yun yung so far na nakita natin. But ang filing niyan ordinarily after election. So titingnan natin kung may case build up na isasampa sa COMELEC or sa DOJ kasi pwede mong pwede mong filean. It's either sa amin or sa DOJ. So titingnan natin kung saan yung ilan or saan nila ipa-file yung mga kasong yun.
Okay. Follow-up question lang po, sir. In so far as yung vote buying is concerned, meron po ba tayong stand for to make recommendations sa next Congress para bigyan naman ng mas mabigat na parusa yung mga gumagawa ng mga kalapastangan sa batas natin ngayon?
Totoo po yan. Dahil kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, internally nag-uusap kami ng mga commissioners. Ang proposal namin, baka magpo-propose kami doon sa legislation against vote buying.
Sheila Crisostomo, Philippine Star. Microphone, please.
Hello. Sir, matagal ng issue sa party list yung may mga party list daw na nagbebenta ng slots nila sa mga nominees. Sir, may information ba ang COMELEC dito? And anong opinion nyo doon?
May mga naririnig kaming ganyang bentahan, pero kami, as far as we are concerned, babalik kami dun sa constitutional and bylaws ng party list. So titingnan namin, kung halimbawa binenta, titingnan namin yung rules nila. Nagkaroon ba sila ng General Assembly? May mga assembly ba sila? Tapos binoto ba nila yung mga representatives? May rules kasi sila eh. So titingnan natin kung nag-comply. Ngayon, kung hindi sila nag-comply at mayroon kang information, most likely, binenta. Pero hindi ganun kadali. Kahit ibebenta niya, babalik pa rin kami doon sa constitutional and bylaws ng mismong party list.
Trisha, CNN.
Sir, question again, no? I understand ngayon it's proclamation, almost everyone's happy. Pero sir, babalikan natin days before this, ang daming pinagdaanan na problema nung halalan. Where are we, sir, so far in addressing this, especially yung mga suppliers, yung mga issues na nag-crop up, sir?
Magkakaroon kami siguro ng post-election siguro assessment. Mag-assess kami kung saan saan kami nagka-problema and then ano yung aming proposal in 2022. But kung titingnan ninyo, walang perfect na preparation sa election. Even the SD cards, for example, yung SD card na yon bago siya, tinest namin yun isa-isa during pre-lat, di ba, Jay? Yes, sir. During pre-lat, tinest namin yun isa-isa. And after training, ako mismo, pinatawag ko yung supplier. Tinanong ko talaga kung gagana yung iyong SD cards. In fairness sa kanila, binigyan nila ako ng assurance. Aside from that, nag-stress test kami. Ako mismo, inutos ko yung stress test. Nagkaroon kami ng sampling na 30. Pinakain namin siya ng 1,800. Talagang pinakain. And fortunately for that SD cards, isa lang ang pumalya out of 30. So ako talaga, kampante ako during E-Day. Talagang SD cards ko, pumasa. But again, unfortunately, during E-Day, maraming ang pumalya. But on the part of the COMELEC, talagang ginawa talaga namin yung lahat para matest na hindi siya papalya.
Sir, some incumbent senators like Senator Angara, nabanggit na magkikita-kita daw kayo ulit sa Senate hearing for an investigation. How's COMELEC preparing for this, sir?
Well, after siguro a proclamation, magpapahinga lang kami sandali. And then we will again magkakaroon kami ng post-election assessment. And then, sasagutin na namin yung mga kaso. Kami sa NBank, we are very happy na may mga ganyang klaseng investigation para maklear yung air. Oo, maklear yung air. Ang pinaka-bottom line sa amin is that walang dayaan. Kung meron mang glitches, which is natural, meron at meron yan eh. Kasi let for example, ako, part din ako ng 2016 election. Meron din mga issue on ENYE, na-hack din kami. Mga ganun ba? So, same lang yan in 2019. In 2019, ganun din. Walang ENYE, pero nag-hang siya ng 7 hours. And then in 2016, may mga nag-hang din na mga VCMs, may nasira. Almost, I think, 800 or 700. Ngayon, 900. So, that is something na expected. Ang importante kasi sa amin is pwede naming i-focus. Kasi kung yung 2% lang ang i-focus mo during election, mahirapan ka. So kami sa COMELEC, hindi lang yung 2% na sira. Titingnan namin yung 98% na isusustain namin na hindi siya masisira. So merong 2% na pumalya, may 98% kami na successful. So yun yung tinitingnan namin. So hindi pwedeng lahat ng resources mo or yung effort mo doon ka sa sira. Otherwise, dadami yung sisira sa another 98%. So sa amin kasi hindi biro mag-conduct ng election, mag-administer ng election. You have to remember, i-mobilize mo yung 70% out of 60 million na tao sa isang araw lang. So hindi po ganun kadali. So, pero hindi namin sinasabi na gina-justify namin, pero ang sinasabi ko lang is these are clear, these are normal. Meron talagang mga glitches. At yun yung sinasabi ko na hinihingian namin ng paumanhin sa mga tao kung halimbawa merong mang naantala. Kasi talagang normal yun. But as far as COMELEC is concerned, we have to balance. We have to balance the 2% na defective and we have to balance also the 98% na successful yung aming pag-conduct ng election.
Tina Panganiban.
Sir, connected po sa tanong niya. About the suppliers, nabanggit na po kasi before ng isang commissioner na iimbestigahan sila, tapos posibleng hindi rin sila bayaran. Hanggang saan po aabot ito, sir? Possible po bang mag-blacklist kayo ng suppliers? Kakasuhan niyo po ba sila?
Okay, for your information, Tina, ako mismo, after nun, ng mga issue na yon, I already issue a memorandum. Pinahold ko lahat ng payment ng mga nabanggit na supplier doon. So, ipapa-review ko siya sa law department, titingnan namin kung may violation of contract or may mga penalty nga na pwede namin i-impose sa mga supplier. But again, we will give them also the opportunity to answer. Okay? So, yun ang ginawa namin. So, hopefully, matitrash out natin yan later.
Manal, GMA7.
Yes,
Manal.
sir. Assalamualaikum po. Miss Manal po from GMA7 and Stand for Truth. Tatanong lang po namin, sir, with regards po sa pagkatapos ng proclamation, ano po yung next activity ng COMELEC with regards with the partnership po sa mga senator natin, sir? Ano po yung gagawin ninyo po nila?
Well, as far as we are concerned, na-proclaim na namin yung mga senators.
May mga
So,
requirements po ba na after nito?
wala na. Na-proclaim na sila. Yun na yun. Pwede na silang mag-start starting June 30.
Pero may mga petition na po ba kayong na-receive from other groups po na nagre-reklamo po with
Well,
regards to
so
nangyari election?
far, hindi ko pa alam sa baba. We will check later. But yung mga Senate and Congress, wala sa amin yon, HRET or sa SET yon. Yung mga local doon, sa amin yon. Titingnan namin kung may mga protest from the provinces or city na pwedeng i-file sa amin.
Okay, Greg, TV5.
Chair, quite related din po doon. After po kasi ng proclamation, di ba candidates, losing or winning candidates are expected to submit statements of contributions and expenditures. May babala po ba tayo sa kanila and how challenging would this be? Kasi di ba po, this time we are checking din yung campaign expenses nila sa online media, sa online.
Thank you. 30 days ang kanilang deadline. So by June 13, they have to submit their statements of contributions and expenditures. Tandaan natin, manalo, matalo, tumakbo o hindi, kailangan mag-submit ng SOSE. No? So mahalaga din, tama yung nabanggit mo, Greg, pati yung inyong, yung sa expenditures nyo, isama nyo yung mga expenses ninyo para sa online campaigning. Which means, kasama ang information tungkol sa mga contractors, sino ang nagsalita para sa inyo online, kung meron kayong mga ginamit na mga influencers na paid. Alright? Kami naman sa ganang amin sa COMELEC, i-check din namin yung mga expenses ninyo against the standards that we know exist, no? Industry standards, we're talking about standards for how much ads cost, in what medium, and ads of what nature. So titingnan natin yan. Medyo malaking trabaho yan, Greg. Mahabang usapin yan. And we expect that all of the candidates, again, manalo matalo, tumakbo o hindi, all of the candidates will comply. Because if they don't, well, there will be consequences.
Well, last two questions from Dennis Abombo Radio.
Good afternoon, sir. May mga binabanggit si Director James Jimenez nung bago ang eleksyon on fake news. May pa-file bang kaso yung Commission on Elections dun sa mga nagpakalat regarding election na fake news?
Sabi ni Chair, ako na daw sumagot. Naghain na kami ng mga request for investigation, particular sa mga issue na ma-identify natin. Particular dito yung litrato halimbawa, yung video halimbawa nung teacher supposedly na nag-shade ng ballots. Merong ding mga netizen na naglabas ng kanilang mga information kung sino yon. So pinapaimbestigahan na natin. And kung tama ang case build-up, mauuwi yan sa prosecution.
Okay, last question, Sophia from Ruffler.
Sir, sorry, balik lang po saglit sa on vote buying, no po, sir. You mentioned that COMELEC is looking at possibly making recommendations on possible legislation, no po, sir. Can you give us a little bit description about these po, sir, considering no before the elections, election watchdogs were saying that the vote buying crackdown was prone to abuse, but at the same time you have the president on the other hand saying that vote buying is integral to Philippine elections po.
Aralin natin yun ng mabuti kasi nga hindi rin siya ganoon kadali. Yung issue dyan, dapat ang approach mo dyan more on the legal aspect. Okay? Sino magpo-prosecute, paano mo siya i-prosecute, paano ang case build-up. Kasi you have to remember, yung case ng vote buying, mahirap hulihin yan. Usually, allegedly, nangyayari yan sa gabi. Sa gabi. So, most likely, hindi mo mahirap hulihin. Except lang kung meron talagang intel report from the PNP at sila mismo yung huhuli. So, more on the legal aspect kami. Titingnan namin kung paano natin bigyan ng ngipin yung issue or problema natin sa vote buying.
Sir James, last question na po yun.
Alright. So, thank you very much, Chairman. At maraming salamat din po sa inyo lahat. So, konting housekeeping lang. Katulad ng nabanggit ni Chairman, magko-convene yung ating NBank after siguro mag-lunch lang sila. But they will start talking about the substantive issues na nakapending pa doon sa party list. And we expect na magkakaroon tayo ng briefing before 7 o'clock, hopefully around 3, so that ma-update namin kayo sa progress. No? Wait, it's already 1 o'clock pala, so around 4 o'clock. Kita tayo ulit so that we can update you on the progress. Meron tayong sinabi din ni Chairman na meron na silang resolution tungkol doon sa substitution ni Ginoong Cardemas, and then of course the other pending issues with party list, basically computation of seats to be assigned. All right, thank you very much.
Yung mga stubborns, ready na for, sa labas siguro. Hintayin nyo lang ng konti yung mga stubborns nyo.